Do you remember the last time you were at the beach? Imagine yourself standing there again. Picture the warm, wet sand and the color of the sea. Do you see it? Well, I don't. All I see is this. I was 27 when I realized that I have aphantasia. Before that, I never knew that when people imagine apples, they could actually see the apple in their head. I always thought that they were speaking in metaphors when they said things like picture this or imagine that. I didn't understand why J.K. Rowling had to write 2 paragraphs just to describe what a dementor looked like. I could never picture anyone's face in my head. Not my parents. Not even my wife's. Imagine if I was robbed and had to describe what the robber looks like. That would be a total nightmare. When I imagine objects, or even recall memories, they all come in thoughts rather than images and sounds. Like when someone asks me, "Hey, remember the last time we went overseas?" So I do remember, I know that I went Bali diving with some friends. But you asked me to imagine the sights, the people I saw, the fishes I swam past. It's just all black. In my world, every moment can only be lived once. Once that moment has passed, I can't replay the scenes in my head the way I saw and heard them. I have these memories from several years ago, where I would spend time in my mom's room. I would sit on the bed next to her as she was watching TV, and we would just talk. You know, she asked me how's my day, talk about the TV shows that we were watching. 3 years back, because of a long-term illness, she was hospitalized. Doctors gave her a lot of drugs and medications, and when she came home, her mind was no longer the same. She wasn't really lucid and could only talk in spurts. And it was then that it hit me. The time that I could actually hold a proper conversation with her had already passed. Mom's condition is deteriorating, and I realized that when she eventually passes, I will never be able to see her again or rehear her voice in my head again. Well, sometimes people tell me they get sad when the memories of their loved ones start to blur, that they can no longer see their grandma's face as clearly as they used to. But nothing will change for me. The images of my mom in my head cannot get any blurrier than this. I guess knowing that I have aphantasia has made me more present than ever. I know that moments pass just as quickly as they come. So just cherish the time I have with the people around me. All of it, the good, the bad, is the world I've known my whole life, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Hi, I'm Yan Han from the O+ team. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, you can hit the subscribe button or check out our playlist there for more content just like that. In the description we have links to our Discord and our Patreon, and if you like what we do, please consider supporting us on Patreon so that we can keep making stuff like that and keep our jobs.